National. I'm Randolph Jamias. Pito Luto Speaker Tura Ushweman addressed coordination meeting for holding the second regular Luto meeting held at Naypyidaw Luto Building on 11th of August. He discussed for holding the meeting sessions successfully. Union Minister for Information and for Culture Ucho-san and Deputy Minister for Information Usowin submitted reports on arrangements for the correspondents and journalists from local and foreign news agencies. Union Minister at the President's Office and Chairman of Naypyidaw Council, Utenyu, on lodging and reception. Union Minister for Construction, Ukimami, on preparatory measures. Union Minister for Hotels and Tourism and for Sports, Uti-san, on accommodation. Union Minister for Health, Dr. Paytekin, on healthcare programs. Union Minister for Communication, Post and Telegraphs, Uteintun, on arrangements for audio system and secret voting. Union Minister for Home Affairs, Lieutenant General Coco, on security measures. Union Minister for Transport, Unyan Tunaung. Union Minister for Rail Transportation, U Aung-min, and official of Myanmar Economic Holdings Limited on transportation programs, and Minister for Electric Power No. 2, U Kim-ang-so, on the power supply system. After coordinating the requirements, the Pito Luto Speaker delivered a closing speech. On 9th August, the Pito Luto Speaker Tura Ushweman held a meeting with Pito Luto Deputy Speaker, the Chairman and members of Pito Luto Bill Committee, Public Accounts Committee, Luto Rights Committee, and the government's Guarantees, Pledges, and Undertakings Vetting Committee and officials. The Pito Luto Speaker discussed high performance and dutifulness of the committee members. After a round of discussions, the Director General of Luto Office also explained concerning the queries and the presentation of proposals and bills. The Pito Luto Speaker later discussed the requirements and the meeting ended. Union Minister for Agriculture and Irrigation Umi Lang received a Chinese delegation led by Deputy General Manager of SDIC, Mr. Gao Guiheng of the People's Republic of China, at the Minister's office in Naypyidaw on the 11th of August. On the occasion, they discussed on cooperation and collaboration for the development of paddy and rice production, agro-based industries, and investment. Myanmar Overseas Workers Supervisory Committee held its first work coordination meeting at the Ministry of Labor in Naypyidaw for the first time on the 10th of August. Union Minister for Labor U Aung-chi discussed that the President gave directives to protect the legal rights of local and overseas Myanmar workers. Accordingly, the Union government has formed Myanmar Overseas Workers Supervisory Committee to implement the recruitment of workers by the Ministry of Labor, the recruitment of seafarers by the Ministry of Transport, the selection of job applications by the Ministry of Home Affairs, as well as the protection of the rights of Myanmar overseas workers in line with the international norms and ASEAN Cebu Declaration. Minister U Aung-chi also discussed the formation of supporting work committees and future plans. The meeting then formed 3 supporting working committees and laid down 12 future programs to protect the rights and privileges of overseas workers, safe and sound return to motherland and reunite with their families, convenient transfer of cash to the families with better banking system, life insurances of Myanmar workers before their departure, the trust funding to render cash assistance, and loans at reasonable interest rate for the workers and families before or during their overseas stay. Thank you for watching. I am Randolph Jamias. We have more news ahead. Please stay with us.
Myanmar International.